you're ready now, you gotta show the world with all the courage of a conqueror. So take a deep breath and dare to believe it. I know you don't see it all, but I see you could be anything that you want. Up to the stars, raising the bar, giving it everything that you got. And if you fall down, yeah, you're gonna jump from the ground. Oh, I know you don't see it all, but I see you were rather mighty as a rock, mighty as a rock, mighty as a rock, mighty as a rock.
3, 2, 1, cue.
And a very good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Netball World Youth Cup Gibraltar 2025. It's day one. My name's Regan Tetlow. I'm here with the one and only Catherine Lewis. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Regan. And this is your first netball match, are you?
It is indeed.
Yeah, it's one of the exciting ones as well. So we're in the first match of the World Youth Cup, which is
Yes.
amazing. The other match down at the other court isn't going ahead this morning, so this is the one and only to watch at 10 o'clock today.
Incredible.
Gibraltar time.
Gibraltar versus Cook Islands. How long have you been preparing for this, Catherine?
This has been in the making for 8 years because we missed out in due to COVID. So these players and countries have waited a long time to get to one of these tournaments. Absolutely amazing. So it's bodes extremely well, and these countries have been well prepared for this.
It's a great setup they've got here as well down at the Europa Sports Complex. Here's the teams.
And here we go. So for Gibraltar, we've got goal shooter Mena, goal attack Howard, wing attack Zamet, centre Perkins Gallan, wing defence Torres, goal defence Artel, goalkeeper Davidson. And we've got Janice Marino and Denise Ellis, who are our fantastic coaching team.
Yes.
Going over to the Cook Islands, we've got Crombie as goal shooter, Foster Johansson goal attack, wing attack Shepherd, centre Foster Johansson, wing defence Katika, goal defence Short, and goalkeeper Luiz. An amazing coaching network of Lucky Latoa and Luciana Nicholas. If we move then on to our impact players, which will shortly come up for you, these are our substitutes, but it's kind of call them impact, and they certainly are.
Yeah.
So for Gibraltar, De La Fani, Duck, Griffin, Cantrell and Shagaluga. Cook Islands, we're looking at Joseph, Piri, Tuera, Tonga Tonga and Waitri Patterson. We've also got some newbie World Cup umpires with us today.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing umpires, so I'm just getting them up for you. We have Gillian Leslie from Scotland. We have Mabika Clark from Barbados, and then our reserve umpire, who's equally as important as those, is Theo Molsan from South Africa. So they're going to run well today and keep us all on track.
Incredible stuff. And Catherine, for people watching at home who are not familiar, you've started coaching, you've been umpiring, you've done everything in netball, really.
Yeah, all at an extremely low level, that's for sure. Never at this amazingly national level or even regional. But everybody's got a place in netball,
Yes.
and it's really important that from grassroots up we all pull together with our national governing bodies, etc., to make sure that we are keeping the sport, which is amazing, going. This sport is amazing. It's all about, as much as we can, inclusivity, diversity, but female empowerment at a
Yes.
time in the world where a lot of women are told, stay in, don't be partaking in anything, be protected. Actually, we want the right to participate and just be out there as much as everybody else.
Absolutely, yeah. This is vital now, isn't it, this day and age?
Absolutely vital, yeah.
It really, really is. Well, everything kicks off at 10 a.m.
It does indeed. So we're just waiting for the squads to be called on to court. As this is the first match of this particular Pool A, we will have the anthems for
Yes.
each of the teams, which they're not played every single match. They'll get played once in the rotation, and then the next time you'll hear them will be for the medals.
And to be an athlete walking out to your national anthem, what an absolute moment of absolute joy and privilege.
Oh, absolutely. And for the Cook Islands, this is their 6th opportunity to be part of the World Youth Cup. This is the 9th actual World Cup you've got, and they were bronze medalists at the very beginning, the Cook Islands. Gibraltar, this is their first time, whether it's under 21s or open adult squad, actually in a World Cup arena, so extremely exciting for them.
Wonderful. Well, here we go. The crowd quietens down.
It does indeed. So we're just waiting for them to be called onto the court.
I'd like to announce the umpires who will be initiating the game. We have Gillian Leslie and Nakiva Clark, if we could give them a very warm welcome.
Here's our team white coming on, so always have 3 highly qualified international umpires for matches such as these. and very often the reserve umpire has to come on, maybe if there's an injury or something like
Yes.
that. So they fully work as a team together.
Yeah, what an honour for these umpires as well.
Welcome the teams onto the court. First of all, we have the Cook Islands.
So they'll shortly be coming on. Like I said, this is the 6th time that they've been at a World Youth Cup.
Okay, Cook Islands captain is Tia Crombie.
Great round of applause for Tia.
Absolutely amazing. And just a fun.
Louise.
So the squads have been announced on by your wife.
Absolutely. It's her first time being an MC for
She's doing
netball.
an amazing job.
She is, and I'm so proud.
These fantastic athletes gracing the court now.
Shania Shepherd. Hayden Tapal.
Great, well organised from all the volunteers as well, calling these teams on.
Absolutely. This entire sport is really run by volunteers.
Yes.
Karina Jean.
So we'll just wait for the squad to be called on, and then we'll have the host country, Gibraltar.
Navaria Taru. Rosaria Tontonga.
And they're getting a great response, the Cook Islands here, from everybody in the audience.
Yeah, I mean, the Cook Islands are absolutely amazing. They've got a variety of different players that they can pull upon. But like I said, they've been participants in both World Cups and Youth World Cups, so they know a bit about participating. So here you'll see our impact players coming on. And now Gibraltar are making their way on.
What an atmosphere, Catherine, right here, right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Gibraltar will be relying heavily on their fan base to support them
Yes.
through this match. This is a huge match for Gibraltar, the first time on a World Cup stage.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So all the squads now on the court facing each other, and we'll now settle down for the anthems. So the crowd will remain standing for the Gibraltar anthem.
What a response, Catherine.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're sitting high above and it's scintillating atmosphere, isn't it? And it's such an exciting time for both teams to be the opening match of the tournament. And will be the last World Youth Cup that we'll have. You know, the World Netball are looking at a new structure of competition, so it's going to be interesting. But you'll see in front of you now the list of the matches that you can see on Netball Pass today. Some amazing netball, some of the most elite athletes you'll find in this sport at this most time at the under-21 age group. Some cracking matches going on. And you can see one for me, Wales, which I'll probably miss because it's the court.
Were you going to be commentating for that, are you, Catherine?
No, I'm going to be up here, so I'm going to miss my own country down there. I know, never mind.
Well, I'll be joining Sharon, my wife, in the MC role at 12 o'clock with Australia. But for now, here we go.
So we're ready to go shortly. So the ball is being brought on by a very lucky young netballer. It's a great privilege to bring the match ball on. And Gibraltar are going to get the first pass of this match. So it'll set the tone for where we're going to be going. So strong drive out for the first set of play. Gibraltar being coached by a really strong coaching team with the involvement particularly of Denise Ellis.
Yes.
Denise is an England coach, but also coached Wales for a World Cup as well.
Oh, really?
Back in the day, so she's an absolute class act. Always keep your eye on that ball. That ball's going to be pinged out to you at any moment in time, as you can see there. So just need to settle the nerves here. So a contact's being called, so Gibraltar get a chance at the penalty now. Just need to take their time. So great jumping from the Cook Islanders there, but again it was a contact called. And Gibraltar are chuffed, they get that first goal.
We're underway.
They are on their way. Nerves now will start to slowly settle down for them. So you'll see there we've got Tia, our goal shooter, Tia Cromber. She is the tallest participant in the entire tournament.
In the whole event.
Yeah, and 195 centimetres. So that anybody marking Tia will have their work cut out.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of tall players. I saw some of them earlier in the cafe this morning.
Yes, indeed. Even the traditionally short countries are getting taller.
Right.
Must be better food. So great defensive work there from the Cook Islands, and they slowly want to look to bring this up the court. Need to keep the ball safe as they've got the turnover ball. But great defending there by the wing defence, but it's a call and a throw in for the Cook Islands. We're just stretching up to have a little look, aren't we, Regan?
Yes. Just over the top, I think. That's better.
Yep.
You can see there.
So, patient feeding in, but great defensive work there from Gibraltar. But the ping out. So the defender caught offside there, so it'll be a free pass from inside the D, which is where you're going to learn loads about netball in this
I'm
this
picking it
hour.
up. I'm writing everything down.
Yep. So a nice transition through the court. And Gibraltar just needs to do careful and patient passing, as you can see. Great defensive work from the Cook Islands there, but spoiling. Just giving them an opportunity to reset their defence. So just passing it to the one in front. You just need to keep that ball safe and work it in. So contact call there, so Cook Islands now get another chance actually to pull it back.
Right.
And as you can see, Regan, the ball has to be caught with each third.
Yes.
Okay, we can't go over a third, as they call it. That's probably old terminology. All you good umpires will tell me I've got my old words wrong.
There it goes.
Yep, sort of just crept up in and over.
So each third, that's only that area that you can pass that ball. You can't pass it into the next third.
No, you've got to do it in each one. But Cook Island's got a good turn over the ball there now. They're looking to capitalise on this. Most matches, you'll see them going goal for goal. So they'll go whichever way the centre is.
Yes.
Regardless of who shoots, the centre will just go back and forward. It doesn't go on the shot. So Gibraltar get another chance. Just have the confidence to pop it up. I'm not an international player, so it's easier said than done, isn't it? Lovely shot.
All right.
As you can see, the crowd are absolutely behind them, and that was important then for Gibraltar to keep their centre. So here we see now the Cook Islands looking to see what they can do with it. They've got a height advantage here. What does a contact call? You take your feet around a little bit. Lovely shot.
It's incredibly tall. She has such reach.
She is. And what's often deceptive with tall players is they're really good at holding their space.
Yes.
Making sure that their height works to their advantage.
Dominate that area.
So you just can't be just tall. You've got to be a class act netballer
Right.
as well. And she certainly is. So Zahmet just doing a bit of strong defensive work there, but that's okay in this contest, although we deemed contact at that point. Just Cook Island slowly building it up and playing it around, not rushing it in, but there you see she's holding the space beautifully there, so
Yes.
she's got time to move in.
Yeah, she was well anchored to her spot.
Yeah, so she's holding the defence in front of her, so she's
Yes.
got that space should she want to move back behind. So, breaking called, that is not the current terminology. As I said, all you budding umpires or anybody much more experienced than me, you can correct me if I'm wrong for definite.
And what was that? Was he
So basically, you can't enter into the third until
right?
the whistle goes, so that only the two centres can be in that centre third at that moment in time.
Got it.
So like I said, this is the first World Cup matches for these umpires. You'll have other umpires who we'll see in the tournament who've had experience of World Cups. But for these, this is the first one, and so far running extremely well.
There was a lot of firsts in this match today.
It is, and that's part of what World Youth Cup brings to the
Bringing
sport.
people forward.
Definitely.
Well, great job. What about the transition from youth to the adult game?
Well, a lot of the actual players will have participated in the adult game anyway. It's
Yes.
just by virtue of their age grade they're able to qualify for this tournament.
Right.
So they're quite lucky there. And I think there's one, I'll have to check later on, but there's one of the Cook Islanders who's already represented the Black Pearls already,
Okay.
which is the senior team. So we've just got a bit of an adjustment on the court there, some movement around. So under the new rules, you can actually make changes if you ask the umpires.
So they change
in
positions.
real time, yeah.
Right. Interesting.
It's directed by the coach, obviously not by the players.
Yes.
So those new rules have been with us for a couple of years, but they've now embedded completely into the game. So good front defensive work there. The Cook Islands, again, looking to capitalise on their lead of 7-3. Just going to have to stand up and show everybody my belly.
Mine as well.
So just patient play there. Just check with the umpire where they need to position it. And they're being sensible. They're not continually throwing it in to the shooter. They're working their way in and getting the good space. But again, another excellent shot. And that was the turnover ball, which is what obviously where a country doesn't keep their centre.
Yes.
You really need to try and keep your centres as much as you can, otherwise the game will run away. So it's 9-3. Gibraltar will want to try and keep their centre here now as much as they can.
Just coming up on
Yeah.
7 minutes 20 remaining.
So just calling out some of the changes here that happened for Gibraltar. So as goal shooter, we now have got Howard. And for goal attack, we've got Minna. And that was a great shot there. Absolutely important. As I said, they needed to keep their centre and try and keep in touch and not let the Cook Islands run away with it.
An incredible response as well to that one there from the locals.
Yeah, the supporters have been amazing
Yes.
for Gibraltar. They've made this whole event happen. Again, lovely use of that space there by the shooter for Cook Islands.
And the bidding, Catherine, for different places to hold different games and different championships.
Yeah, so there is a bidding process for this, and Gibraltar was successful.
Yes.
Unfortunately, in 2021, Fiji should have hosted that World Youth Cup, but due to COVID, that tournament didn't go ahead. So this age group have waited 8 years for this, The last one was 2017 in Botswana. So we just had a tactical change there from the Cook Islands, and I'm just waiting for the details to filter up to us in commentary so I can confirm. And just by magic, so we've got short off and Tonga Tonga on as goal defence. But now Gibraltar get a chance for the shot.
Oh,
You just got to bend your knees a bit. That's what I say to my girls when I'm coaching, but that's my good old level one coming into play.
what age are the girls starting that you're coaching, Catherine?
We've got netball tots like a lot of areas, so we'll
Yes.
take them from 1-year-olds up.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Netball tots. Oh, I love it.
I know.
Oh.
My granddaughter does netball tots when she feels like it. So again, we see a change here for Gibraltar. Looks like a tactical change as opposed to anything else.
It's amazing how the coaches get that information through to them.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a very quick turnover.
Yes.
So they're just looking to maybe strengthen the height in the defence potentially for Gibraltar. Do they need to try and stop the shooter for the Cook Islands where they can, but she's got some lovely positioning.
Yeah, she's really difficult to move around there.
Yeah.
And she's got the power to hold that place.
Yeah, completely. So Gibraltar just playing it around. But again, that defensive push through there, and they'll capitalise on that. They'll just be careful not to go offside, which is great footwork. And beautiful pass in there. So obstruction called. And there's the shot. So they're beginning to slowly run away with the match a little
Yes.
bit. So
As you would expect, right?
yeah, I mean,
Yes.
looking at the just even at the adult rankings,
Yeah.
if nothing else, you would expect this kind of score at this stage. But just to reaffirm the changes tactically that came through for Gibraltar. So Artel is off, and goal defence now is Davidson, and goalkeeper is Duck. So Gibraltar just need to try and keep that ball safe, which is much easier said than done, I appreciate. So they get an opportunity within the circle, and that's a quick pass taken. So obstruction's called. A lovely,
There we go.
lovely shot. Again, really important, because that shot went with a centre.
Yes.
It's much easier, theoretically, to get a shot off your own centre. But Cook are on the rise. You see the goal shooter's happy to move in and out there.
Yes.
She isn't what you would class as just a holding shooter, so she's got mobility, which is great. Lovely work in. And Gibraltar get a chance.
That was interesting how she took that shot there.
Yeah. But you can see there, they're making it, Cook Island's got a mark back, and she's done it.
Yeah.
And that, they wanted to keep their own centre there as well. So we're getting into the last 4 minutes of this quarter, and Gibraltar should be proud of themselves. They've worked hard here, and this is a difficult match for them to start with.
Yeah, they look really engaged and
They do,
up for it, really.
yeah. I mean, there was an amazing opening ceremony last night. It's on social media and the other media outlets if people
Yes.
want to see it, and it was amazing what Gibraltar have done here. They're just slowly building that up. She's there. You just want the shooter to shoot, but they want to get as close as they can to the post, and that's not understandable.
Oh, it's in there though.
It's lovely. And don't forget, in netball, we don't have any backboards to assist us.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's a really, really valid point.
Pure skill.
Pure skill indeed. Cook Islands
Absolutely.
centre.
And there we go. Great shot. Umpire's running well. That's for sure. So Gibraltar just looking built. Now that's a number of times the Cook defenders have snuck in there and got that pass, an interception. She just missed it there, but you can see she's eagle-eyed keeping it going.
Yeah.
So just put it up. Oh,
That was
what
a
a
good
nice
move.
choice it was.
Oh, yes.
That was another great one. So Gibraltar kept their centre there, which is important, and now we're looking to see Cook bring it down the court. There we are. Look, So the goal attack does the draw away of the one defender
Right.
and then clears the space. Lovely play between
Very
the two.
quickly done as well. Very quickly
Absolutely.
done. So now Gibraltar centre.
Yep.
I'm learning, Catherine.
You are learning. We'll begin to a mixed or all-male team now, Regan.
Let's get on it.
So just trying to use the width of the court there to get from the very tight defence that Cook were applying. They've just over-egged it slightly. So they're slowly bringing that ball up here now. And there we are, a good take, jump for the ball. You don't often see tall shooters jumping for the ball, but they need to use maximum height. So I can see, I think it's just another tactical change
Another
for
change.
Gibraltar. It's good that they're getting their squads on, getting them all moving.
I'm very impressed at how quick they can change.
Well, if you don't do it quickly, you don't get the change.
Right.
Yeah. You're not allowed to disrupt the play. Well left there by the keeper, so it's a backline. It's a throw-in, because a backline pass back in the day. As you can see there, that was touched in that third. As you can see that
Yes.
she came in to get that. So Gibraltar's changes. Off is Scalan. And on is Torres Richardson as the centre. A wing defence is Arto. So Gibraltar just keeping the ball as safe as they possibly can here. Moving that ball around. That's a lovely space utilisation. It's time when you move, and that was done to perfection. So contact was called there on that jump. So must have been a slight touch, if nothing else. But umpire in the right place to see it.
Right. Down to the last few seconds
Yep.
this quarter.
So good movement around here now. And again,
Oh,
lovely use
yes.
of the space.
Good.
So we'll be looking to see the coaches speaking to their defenders and try and work around. They'll have worked already about what they should do with an exceptionally tall and capable shooter, and sometimes it's just trying to disrupt the play as much as you can. But again, turnover ball now for the Cook Islands. And they'll be looking in the last seconds to get that, and the contact was called. Don't blame the defender at all for giving it a try. But even though time has been called now, we've got a penalty pass or shot.
They were still counting, yes.
Yeah. So all the teams have to remain on court, even though the time is finished. And there we go. So important goal to get. It's 21-8 to the Cook Islands. What do you think your first quarter so far then, Regan?
Well, it's a lot faster than it looks actually when you're trying to watch it on YouTube.
I know.
But it's really interesting, and I'm picking up a lot of the play. I can see how important it is there to keep your centre, just like in tennis, to keep your serve.
Yeah.
Very interesting stuff. Good technique. I love to see the passion as well of the teams. It's really fascinating to watch it live here with you, Catherine.
Oh, it is, and thoroughly enjoyable. So we're going to come to the end of this quarter. Coaches are going to speak to their teams. 8-21, Gibraltar are hanging on in there. It's really important now they don't get a blowout score. So let's just see what they can bring back in the next quarter. So.
Been to day one here at the Netball World Youth Cup in Gibraltar. I'm Regan Tetlow. This is Catherine Lewis. Catherine.
Yep, so here we go, second quarter underway, and it is 21-8 to the Cook Islands, but they're shortly going to try and make that 22.
There it is.
That's a rare miss, but she battled for her rebound. It's really important shooters going for the rebound. Assume you're going to miss, and then you've got a better chance of getting it. So she got it then. So I've just had some announcements, some changes from the Cook Islands. So the squad for this quarter coming on is goal shooter, Crombie, goal attack, Power, wing attack, Shepherd, centre, Foster, wing defence, Katika, goal defence, Luazi, and goalkeeper is Waratara. And just to say, Luazi is turning 18 tomorrow, the goal defence. So it was a busy tournament for her.
Happy birthday indeed. You know, I didn't realise, Catherine, that they did change positions. That is something which is brand new. I've not seen that with my research at all.
Yeah, so you can play anywhere on the court. By and large, you know, shooters stick to the end of the game, defenders stick to theirs. But I've seen shooters defend and vice versa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, you'll have people who are centre court players, but, you know, also, as the game progresses, you'll have specialist positions. But it's great to be versatile if you can, particularly if you're in a club setting where you need to have all hands to the pump. But in these kind of situations, you would expect people to be very area specific in their expertise.
Here we go, there's a shot that's in. When you're coaching, Catherine, especially with the new ones and the tots, how do you decide who's going to go where? Just trial and error?
Yeah, I think some people will naturally just can shoot, so you will never want to put them in defence. You know, shooters are hard to come by for clubs. But you can see here, Cook Islands are really capitalising now on some of their changes.
Their passes are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Really beautiful passing.
So, great movement there. And they just want to be putting up their shots. So I'm just checking now some of the other changes we might have seen. So Gibraltar have also made changes. So they've got Richardson Torres off at the moment, and Roberts Cantrell is on as centre. So both benches are being utilised, getting their players out there. Importantly for the Cook Islands, they'll want to try and get as many points on the scoreboard as they possibly can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this is a round robin element to the tournament. So you can outright win the pool, but if you don't, it'll go down to
point score,
goal average percentages.
Right. So they
So
really
it's
want to.
really important.
Yes, absolutely.
So in this particular pool, you've got Gibraltar, Cook Islands, New Zealand, Zambia, and Malaysia. So you're anticipating New Zealand will come top of this pool, but Cook Islands will be wanting to be second and have a good chance of actually doing that.
And I was just reading there with Gibraltar as well, and Zambia are the only teams competing in Netball World Youth Cup for the very first time. But what a privilege!
It is an absolute privilege to be here, and this, like I said, is, you know, there were qualifiers undertaken, so they've all been battling to get you. So
and to think that the last time they had one of these, a lot of these players would have just been babies.
Yeah, they would have been young teenagers at best. So they would have aspired at a very young age wanting to do this. But great movement there, and look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Just rewards, isn't it? So we have another tactical change. Got a new shooter coming on. I'll just confirm that when I have the information. So you can see from our technical officials, our bench of whites, they will be notifying and keeping record of every change. It's a busy time now, tactical changes, and we'll shortly have confirmation coming up from them. Again,
not often you see a miss.
You don't see that, but you see that's the beauty of the defensive work undertaken by the keeper. She is keeping the Cook shooter away from the post.
Yes.
So she's not going to miss all of them, but she's going to miss a few, and that's going to knock her confidence a little bit.
Back down to Gibraltar centre. Here we go. Come on, Gibraltar. Their families must be so proud on the world stage like this.
Oh, absolutely. And particularly for Gibraltar, as a host country, they get an automatic right of entry. So So this is a fantastic opportunity because Gibraltar's not been at any World Cup at all. So they're
Great catch.
But look at that, they're
Oh,
actually
it's
showing that
incredible.
they're good enough to be here. They will have trained extremely hard for this.
Oh,
So obstruction was called. It should have been shortening maybe the distance potentially. And that's unlucky, but she's battling away, but it's been picked up and brought down the court by the Cook Islands.
and what this will do for the sport in Gibraltar, lifting up its visibility, lifting up the profile.
Absolutely. So they've already got sort of, I think Gibraltar netball is the second largest membership-based sport in Gibraltar. The only one that's higher than it is football. So, you know, for a population which is quite small, they're
Yes.
doing brilliantly well. But this will raise the game, and this sets that Gibraltar is always open to host. They often welcome international teams, and that's an important turnover ball there for Gibraltar defence. So they managed to steal that then. Well worked, and just need to work it in and have confidence. Lovely spin off.
Oh, very nicely done.
Yeah. So she waited,
Yeah.
and that was good play there from the shooter. She waited for the defence mark to be undertaken, and let it drop, and then took the shot. So the change we've got now for Gibraltar, just to confirm, Howard is off, and goal shooter is Shagalula. And that was a lovely shot from her then, lovely spin off.
Yes.
So Gibraltar looking to do a little bit of the zone, but making sure they want to stop that ball coming in. But you can see that just has slight movement there from the shooter, and she's got what she wants.
And for the shooter, when they receive the ball, how much foot movement can they make there as they turn to face the target?
I mean, you're not allowed to lift or replace your landing foot. You've
Right.
just got to be really careful.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I've been watching a few times just to kind of
yeah.
understand
Sometimes you'll see a bit of a shuffle or a twist going on,
that. Yes.
and the umpires are very attuned to that. Because they're working sometimes in very small spaces as well, because they want to be as close as their favourite spot, sweet spot for shooting.
I hope we've got a few people watching who are not familiar with all the rules, and hopefully with Catherine teaching me, they're learning through the screen as well at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure social media will be full of people saying, "Oh, I've got it wrong." But yeah, it's essentially the basics.
It's not easy when it's live and you're reacting to what you're seeing.
But Cook's defence is really tight there. And like I said, they're going to want to maximise it where they can of getting as many goals on the board. Should there be some kind of tie in the round robin pool system. So again, the Gibraltar defence are making it hard for them. They're having to think and move that ball around in there now.
Right. It feels like they're better on defence in that first quarter.
Yeah. So the coaches will be able to have laid the fears and nerves and then had a chat with them about things to work on. Because essentially you're looking for positive aspects to work on.
Right.
Everybody's out there trying their very best.
Absolutely.
But you can see that lovely drive in there by the shooter, but there's a tall defender in her way. So it's a lovely playing it around. And there she's going, she's moving. There's offside call there.
That was really interesting watching the defence
Yeah.
of the shooter there, how the Cook team were really, really keeping that marking going.
Yeah. So that's a free pass there for Gibraltar because it was deemed offside, but the defence picked it up. So the umpires will try as best they can to play advantage, to let the game flow. The aim is not to be whistle, which they're doing really well at keeping it. And look at that lovely movement in.
Yes. Yeah. 29-10 now.
Yep. So you've got 3 tactical changes coming on for Gibraltar. Don't forget, this is an exceptionally long tournament.
Yes.
So the coaching team will be keen to get them all on, and also to make sure that they've got that level of exposure going.
I'm impressed how quickly you recognise those changes happening before they've even stood up. I can see.
It's just the way the umpires call it. You'll see them rotating their hands.
There you
So-
go. That's a secret still.
Yeah, the umpires have to signal that tactical rotation change. So they'll
Got
have
it.
been asked by a player on the court,
Yes.
usually the captain, to say we want to do a tactical change after the next shot, and then they'll call it. So this offside call there. Now strong defensive work by the Cook Islands. So the changes just come through for Gibraltar. Artel, Davidson and Roberts Cantrell off, and on are wing defence Griffin, Perkins Gallant centre, and Richardson Torres at goal defence. So Gibraltar need to keep their spirits up here, and you can see their coaching team are guiding them on work-ons, because this is what this match is about, because they've got some other matches coming up, particularly against Malaysia and Zambia.
Yes.
Which will be interesting to see how they hold their own there. And obviously they are playing the New Zealand, which is one of the most amazing squads you'll see. Yeah. So, but for anybody who have a chance to play squads like that, that is an amazing opportunity as well. So it should never be seen as a negative.
Yeah, first of all, to represent your country is a massive thing.
Absolutely.
And secondly, to be scoring points and moving through the game as they are, with respect and showing just how good they can be.
Yeah, even in situations where you've got scores which tend to start blowing out, you will still see a high level of respect going on. But that was a good point for Gibraltar. You can see the crowd loved that, and they're keeping their spirits up. So just looking to see where they're working their way in. Nice shot.
All right, here we go. Gibraltar centre. Let's see what you can do. Come on, guys.
Come on, yeah. Take it to goal. Easier said than done.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice little feint and then pass. Yeah.
Lovely movement. She's very nippy, that wing attack.
Absolutely, she is.
A lovely little feed in. And there we are. That's a good work going in against
very nice.
A high, tall defender.
And what you said there with the feed in, it almost felt like the ball went down there.
Exactly. Yeah. And you've got to be able to bend, you've got to be able to stretch, you've got to jump. Tactical changes coming now for Cook Islands.
But the speed of that was really interesting to see. Like you say, she's speedy, isn't she?
Yeah. And so she's not the tallest amongst some big defenders, but she's incredibly nippy, the Gibraltar wing attack.
All right.
So we'll shortly have confirmation of the changes for the team that just had it. They'll come through to us shortly. We just haven't had that confirmation just yet. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was going to go in there.
Yeah, it was a long one, wasn't it?
I know, I called that too early. So, for the Cook Islands, Foster Johnson's off. We've got Kolaka at centre and Tonga Tonga at wing defence. So again, the Cook Islands are also rotating their squads. As I said, this is an incredibly long tournament.
And it's a good opportunity to try your different players.
Yeah, you try your different players. Yes. You don't wear players out either, needlessly.
Exactly.
And you rely on the fact you've got 12 strong players in the squad. So just looking to play that around. You can see the confidence between them there. Good marking there by Gibraltar. But they're popping. And again,
unusual.
That was good defensive. So they defended all the way through.
Yes.
So they stopped the shooter coming in to get a rebound. And then it's just keeping that ball as safe as you can and take it up to court. It's not on fire. You can take your time. But here we go. Oh, that's unlucky. So
what happened there?
She went offside. So
right.
centre can't go in the shooting circle in the D.
A foot passed over the circle.
Yeah. So you can be on the line, you just can't be over it.
It was a good build-up as well.
Yeah. But that's strong defensive work by the Cook Islands. They kept their heads, you see, and they just forced the mistake. It's a mistake. Usually borne out by strong defence. So Cook Islands managed to keep their centre now, but Gibraltar are looking to try and keep theirs, and this is important now as they go through. So just transitioning. Will she take the shot? No, she's got that lovely little ping in.
Nice little move.
So let's see.
There we go.
Yeah. This is good.
Very nice indeed. 37-13. Cook Islands with 1 minute 15 left on this quarter.
So just looking at some of the stats for the Cook Islands, they've played over 40 matches in World Youth Cup. And their percentage wins are 45%.
Yeah.
So they've managed to draw one, lose 21, won 18. So it's interesting. They are currently, when they started this match, they were on, this is a fun fact,
Yeah.
thanks to Todd, 1,887 goals. So they need 113 to get to 2,000 in an event like this. So they've taken a bit of a chunk off that in this match so far.
That highest score against Canada in 92 with 114 goals. That's
Good going.
impressive.
Canada's still very much growing the sport, so it is a low Commonwealth sport. It is very much growing. So just stopping a little bit for now while there's maybe a bit of sweat, a bit of moisture on the court. Always important to have that wiped off. So time will have been stopped just for that to happen. What you don't want is any opportunities to slip and have a nasty injury.
Yes.
But sometimes when you have bodies that land on the floor, they leave an imprint,
Would the clock have stopped there? Or
Yeah,
would, yes.
the clock will have stopped for that.
Nice shot there from
Yeah.
Gibraltar. Down to the last 30 seconds of this quarter.
Yep. So Gibraltar will be keen to get that ball down there now to get another goal. They'll be happy with this. So need to take it to goal as best they can, but not lose it. Easier much said than done. But there she is.
Oh, it's a long one.
It's just over-egged it, and that's unlucky. So will Cook Islands have enough time now in these remaining seconds to get down there? So, at the end of the second quarter, we find ourselves 39 to 14. And we'll have a bit of a break here, but what do you think of it so far? You enjoying it?
I'm absolutely loving it, Catherine. I really am. And I'm very much enjoying seeing how Gibraltar are fighting back and their attack from their centre. It's really starting to come together. And they are forcing a few errors from the shooter with their defence.
Yeah, they're not making it an easy game for the Cook Islands. I mean, yes, the score is going to blow it out, but the Cook Islands are working hard and getting changes in there.
Really, really wonderful to see. Well, we're at half-time.
Yeah, so we're at half-time now. The teams will go into their changing rooms, have a bit of a break, a bit of a discussion, some tactical discussions, and we'll come back to you all shortly.
See you soon. Thanks very much.
And right, we're back now for the third quarter, Regan, and you went down to the court side, got the crowd going and come back up.
I did. I went to
multitasking.
see my wife who's doing the MC role, managed to find a bottle of water, so we're all set.
We're on a roll. So we're now into the second half, so third quarter of this match, 39-14 to the Cook Islands. And it's Gibraltar, get the first centre pass. They're coming out hot and strong and just need to keep that ball safe. But great deceptive work there by the Cook Islands, and they're looking to spoil Gibraltar's fun from the straight off. So we see some changes that have gone on. So I'll bring that to you formally shortly with some of the movements that the squads have decided to undertake. You'll see that the exceptionally tall shooter for the Cook Islands is off, but I'll confirm everything with you all shortly.
Well, we are into the third quarter here at the Netball World Youth Cup, Gibraltar 2025, and what a great event this is turning out to be. It's the first day already, it feels amazing, such a great welcome, but Cook Islands again on the attack.
Absolutely, and it is always a relief, you know, when you've got to build up such a massive tournament like this for it to get going, and so far so good. We've had a nice clean match, umpires have been great in control, allowing good flow of the match.
And it's a long event for everybody involved as well, Catherine. Many days.
Oh, absolutely huge team around the team. So you've got physios, you've got medics, you've got cover, back of house staff, front of house staff. A whole host of individuals are working together to make this event happen. But great work there from Gibraltar. They're trying their very best to stop that ball being taken down by the Cook Islands. Cook Islands will look to use the entire breadth of the court to make sure that they can spin it around. And again, nice turn in and lovely
That was very
baseline
nice.
work there from the shooter. So deemed to be an obstruction and a nice goal.
That was very well done there, Catherine. Like you said, using all that court left and right.
Yeah, it's important that you try and use all the court and don't get stuck down one channel, as they say. It's easier to intercept and lose the ball off court. Great hold there by the shooter, unintentional, really. So that's interesting call there. The umpire will have to work out what is what. Did the attack push through, or was it the defence blocking? It'll be a bit of a mixture. So Gibraltar in the third quarter, the changes that we've seen now coming on. We got Delia Pani is on a goal shooter. Nina is off at, and Shakaluga is back on at goal attack. Some key changes with Cook Islands. Probably easier just to read out the squads as I can see it.
Okay, do that.
So you've got, let me just get it. You've got Gable on a goal shooter, Kotika at centre, Shepherd wing attack, Shaw goal defence, Taruma at goal attack, Tonga wing attack, and Witera Patterson at goalkeeper. So we have got some changes, like I said. They've got Crombie off now. She's done her job, isn't she? By
Yes.
making sure there's stability in that goal line. And it's great that the Cook Islands are comfortable in getting a good play around.
It really is. That's another tall player, though. He just took that shot.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, you want to change. But another tactical change is coming. So a couple of minutes into the third quarter, and you'll see we've got a new keeper coming on for Gibraltar. And I'll wait for official confirmation before I say any names. So just wait for the penalty to be set there. Gibraltar need to be calm as much as they can. So hopefully we're going to put the ball up.
Oh,
it's a lovely shot.
Very nice.
So that'll buy up Gibraltar for sure. You know, they kept their centre pass there. So moving that ball around the court, but again,
Well intercepted there by Gibraltar too. Can they monopolise on that?
yeah, they've got nice turnover ball. But Great speed of turn and play there.
That was incredible pass through the shooter.
Yeah.
Really, really was. It had power and speed, and she just plucked it out of the hair like it wasn't not
So
even there.
The tactical change that we've just seen for Gibraltar. So Duck is off, and Davidson has come on as a goalkeeper. You don't see them missing very often there, so off we go. I just jinxed it, literally jinxed it.
Come on, this one.
Get the shot in. That's
There
a
it
good
is.
score.
What was that not in?
I thought it was in. but
From this
somebody
angle,
said-
sometimes you can't quite see it. The crowd know.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, nobody cares what we think. It's what the umpires think in this
Absolutely,
situation, and
yes.
that's what counts.
Yeah.
So, opportunity now for Gibraltar to get a turnover. Just need to keep that ball as safe as they possibly can. So they're playing it around. Chase that ball down. That was very close to retaining the ball there for 3 seconds, but obstruction got called. Gibraltar's throw in now, and it's in the centre court. We're just pinged out within the centre court, so she can't cross down. So Gibraltar just playing it around. It's all a game of angles. The great defensive work of the Cook Islands. They're reading that play. Look at the speed that they're taking this down now. Think they practiced this, do you reckon?
I think so. It looks like a set move.
And again, lovely baseline movement from the attacks. A bit of pushing and shoving going on in the defensive side, but Gibraltar get their centre out. But the keeper, you see, she's watching that swing ball in,
Yes.
and has picked up quite a few there. But Gibraltar have really equipped themselves very well here. Oh, that's unlucky, but they're going to try defensively to get it back as much as they can. But you can see there the Cook Islands are punching through the defensive marks and taking that ball down the middle channel, keeping it as safe as they can. Lovely pull back on that. Good defensive work. That's unlucky. And then contact is called. She should pop this in from there.
There it is. 47 now to 16 for the Cook Islands.
And looking at the timelines, I would have thought, you know, Cook Islands may be looking at a target of 80, but we'll see. Maybe I'm over-egging it, but that'll definitely get them on the pathway of hitting the 2,000 mark.
Up into the 80s, you think?
Yeah.
Yep. And there's another one. You don't see from the camera angle, but underneath the tribune, underneath the camera, the seats are all full. It's a great atmosphere down here today.
It is really great, and you know, the crowd and support for both teams has been great, particularly for the hosts. You know, Gibraltar really want their fan base out supporting them, certainly in matches like this. And when they play New Zealand, the place will be absolutely rocking. Look at that lovely hold there by the shooter. She's got that backspace and she's using it. Advantage played then, the goal defence mark. The other shooter off, but she's got it in.
Were you here for the opening ceremony last night, Catherine?
Yeah, did you come to it? Regan?
No,
Oh,
we
it was
weren't.
brilliant.
We didn't have
It
tickets.
was really good. Really, really good. And there's a lovely spot there by the Cook Islanders.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, nice straight pass down. Really important that you don't pass from the belly. Get that ball up in the air and get it shifting.
Right.
You lose power if you don't get it in the right angle to pass, as coaches will tell you.
So you want it up high?
You do want
for
it up high,
passing.
yeah. Don't get me wrong, you've got some ones that you just drop in, but
Sure.
in reality, you won't need to keep the power and direction as much as you can. That's a lovely shot there from Gibraltar. So this particular quarter, they've only scored 3 so far, but they've been working hard defensively. And they're holding the Cook Islands as well to account, which is good. So keep going, girls.
Let's look at their defence here now, what they got to.
Yeah, see? Umpire's keen to keep the match going, so there's
Yes.
contest going on in there. And that ball just going in.
Crept over the top.
So just some interesting facts as we're watching this, and before I call out the tactical changes just come. The assistant coach for the Cook Islands, Luciana, she played the Cook Islands herself at the Netball World Cup in 2003 in Jamaica and the
Yeah.
Com Games in 2010 in Delhi. So, you know, the assistant coach has got 84 tests behind her, so it's really experienced individual. Her mum, it was Margaret. She was silver fern, number 62. So she was a New Zealander playing, 70 caps, a 2-time world champion with the silver ferns in 79-87.
Wow, amazing.
Absolutely amazing. So the Cook Islanders have got some strength and depth in their history of the game as well. As I said,
Oh, that was a very nice shot.
absolutely, and that will boost them up. You can see the Gibraltar bench really behind their players.
Yes.
You know, the coaches are making notes, seeing what they can build on going forward. They'll definitely want Gibraltar to get to 20 in this quarter.
Yeah, come on, Gibraltar now. 2 more to go in this quarter for them.
So, pinged there for the defensive, feeling behind. You know, you need to keep a natural stance as best you can. What a shot. The Cooks are doing exactly what I think they want the coaches have told them to do.
Oh,
Calm defensive play.
what happened there? What
So
was-
instruction called,
Right.
and it may well be that she already had some proactive advice. So it's been advanced and taken down. So that's part of the new rules. Let's say new rules, been a couple of years now, where you can have game management undertaken. So we've got a penalty pass or shot, as they say, but she's going to take it and play it around.
Nice.
What a
Oh,
shot!
what a great shot.
Excellent play.
She's playing some blinders here.
She absolutely, she got her eye in. And like I said, you know, they kept their centre there, which is great. The Cook Islands are looking to see it. Like I said, they've played a lovely movement. See, the shooter there is holding exceptionally well, and then
Yes.
defensive being caught for the contact. So just calling out the changes we've just seen tactically for Gibraltar. So Artel has goal defence, and Richardson Torres has come off. So footwork call there. A little bit bemused, the players. It could be something else.
Great
They-
job from the umpires.
Well, they've seen something and called
Yeah.
it. And it's not for any of us or the players to question. And you'll
Nope.
see it. You know,
There's
this
no
is-
arguments ever with the umpires.
no, it's not tolerated, which is a
Yes.
great thing.
Good, good. A few other sports could learn from that.
If only they could. Because don't get me wrong, emotions,
Of course.
Get high.
Yeah, when you're competing, of course they do.
but it is not a game for you to offer your opinions in.
Yeah. I like that. I like that very much. All right. Well, they've got the 20. That's what you were looking for in this quarter.
have.
So come on, keep building on that, Gibraltar. As the Cook Islands are back on attack.
So nice position in there. She's holding her space really well. She's, like I said, she's not the tallest. She's not short compared, but she certainly is the tallest player there now. But it is lovely movement, and it's important that players get exposure at this level
Yes.
and change things around. So just building this up slowly. But there you see a slightly floating ball, which allows the interception. But we've seen that keeper and defender do that all match long. They're just picking up there. And they've capitalised on it.
Yeah, it was very good tactical play. Cook Islands. Come on, Gibraltar. It's a great game, this. My first one, for sure.
Yeah, it's good fun.
It really, really is good fun. It's all full action. That's what makes it different than other sports, you know. You spend some sports, you'll watch half an hour and nothing happens. This
Absolutely.
is every
Oh,
second there's something happening.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this, you know, it's high scoring, it's high movement.
Yes.
It's incredibly skillful. It's a game of angles.
And I'll say, Catherine, not just because I'm sat here, but I'm enjoying this a lot more than I would do watching basketball.
Yeah, I mean, we're not competing sports with them. Netball was born out of basketball because women at certain stages
Yeah.
in history weren't allowed to play basketball. It was seen to upset our humours. So a restrictive game on the same or similar court was developed.
Yes.
Which is why you've got thirds, why you have to
Right.
stop. You have to. You can't run with the ball. You can't bounce it.
Yes.
You can't. You've got 3 seconds technically to get rid of it, but then most of these players aren't using that.
Without putting you on the spot, when did it develop?
Oh, I
Netball?
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago, even before I was born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's been around for 100 years or so. But certainly, it is a sport that was born out of the fact that women weren't allowed to play other sports. Which, in this day and age, is quite shocking.
It is actually, but
Yeah.
it is wonderful to watch, and it's a great action here as Gibraltar try and
And like I said, because he was
Come
born
back a
out of a sport where women weren't allowed to play other sports, that's why it became key for women and girls.
Yes.
But it's now inclusive. So you've got a lot of strong male teams, mixed teams.
Really?
Yeah. And it's increasing its inclusivity as the sport develops on the world stage. But it's not going to lose the fact that it's there for women and girls. And for a lot of countries participating in netball now,
Yeah.
it's still the only sport they're allowed to do in their own country.
That's
So,
incredible.
yeah.
Wow. Well, changing attitudes one game at a time, eh?
yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it gives skills to lots of people for lots of different things. So you've got officials, you've got teams, you've got managers, you've got coaches,
Yeah.
you've got technical officials, people who run the courts. It's a whole volunteer industry around the 14 players you see
Yes.
on the court, you know?
Yes.
And in that comes a lot of skills that women particularly have developed over the years.
And even with it being voluntary, people are fully committed to what's happening. You can
Yeah.
see everybody is really involved and
me
engaged.
and hundreds of others who've turned up to support Gibraltar doing this are using our annual leave. What else would you use your annual leave for?
You're right. Well, we drove down from France
Wow.
2,000 kilometres to do this.
Yep. You'll be converts now.
I think we are.
Absolutely. What a lovely take there.
There it is.
Good reward. So look at that. This may well be, if they can get another goal, could well be their highest scoring quarter now for Gibraltar if they can just get one more goal in. They've held the Cook Islands to quite restricted, I think.
Yeah, they've not run away with it.
No,
really.
not at all.
I mean, it's a big difference in the score, but it's not.
But 8
complete.
seconds now to get it down. Can they get it to goal?
Well, that went quick. This quarter's really flying by.
Yeah, but look at that. Cook are really defending. So the match finishes on that whistle there. So we've got Cook Islands at 60, Gibraltar at 22. I think Gibraltar did a really good account of themselves there. They get to the level they did. And like I said, I think looking at the 60 now for Cook Islands, they could be on track to that 80.
Yes.
So a massive dent in taking down the 113 goals they need in a tournament of this stature to get to 2,000 in it. So we'll see.
I'll just to say again how fascinating this sport is to watch. I mean, that quarter just went in an instant. It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feels like we just started, and there it goes.
So good third quarter for both teams. They're getting all their benches out. We're going to join you shortly when we will take a slight little break and see you for the last quarter. Stick with us because I think it'll be a lightning one. Thank you.
Thank you. See you then.
So we're here now for the fourth quarter, the last bit of the match.
Yes.
Your wife's just bringing the teams on. You must be very proud of her.
It's
what she's
amazing
done.
to hear a voice. It's just like when you watch another sport, you hear the MC in the background, and just heard my wife. That's my wife. I can hear that.
Yeah. We'll be getting you two on netball teams, I'm telling you now. Going to do a shout out for my son. He's a really great netball and rugby player.
Oh,
Kieran
bless.
Lewis, who's watching all the way back home in Wales.
Whereabouts
Cheers,
in
love.
Wales?
Oh, Ystrad Mynach, the centre of the universe.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I will make you try and say it.
Say it again.
Ystrad Mynach.
Astrid.
Yeah. And a shout out for all the teams playing in the South East League today. They play in from 9 till 5. Netball is thriving in the European region. So that was well battled there. She didn't get the ball, but you can't fault the goal attack for giving that a good try. So umpires are running well in this match, keeping it as flowing as you can. And as you can see, nerves will have completely settled. So will Cook Islands, do you reckon, get to the 80 that we're thinking of, Regan?
80 for the Cook Islands. What do you think for Gibraltar? What they're going to reach? 30? Are they going to get 30? Do you think it's possible?
If they get 30, that's the highest scoring quarter they'll have had-ish, I think.
It's
yeah.
a lot to ask, isn't it?
Yeah.
8. And you really think Cook put another 20 on here?
I think Cook will do
Yeah,
it.
I
Look
think,
at it.
yeah.
I think Gibraltar can get to 30.
Come on,
Come on.
Gibraltar. And Cook as well. It's lovely to see the sport taking place.
Absolutely. And both these teams are going to be playing tomorrow. Gibraltar are playing Malaysia at 12. And then later on in the day, Cook Islands are going to be playing New Zealand. So that will be a match and a half, that's for sure. Particularly with interconnections over the years.
Yeah. What's next for you, Catherine, today?
I'm actually on later on at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
I'll be emceeing that. I'll be downstairs.
Oh, well, I'll be junior on then. But actually, I'm going to put my feet up and just watch some netball and enjoy it, you know?
Oh, good.
So you don't see that mistake very often. There's a run-off, and Gibraltar do get the opportunity now to take that down. That's a possession, so replay ball, as they used to call it. So
yeah.
if you've got control of the ball, you lose it and scoop it back up, it's a free pass. So that was a rare error, I would say, from the Cook Islands, and she's got it back now, but she mainly tried to keep that in court as best she could. Footwork call there, so Gibraltar get a chance to take it. They need to keep this ball safe, so come in front. Careful handling, but
Good
all
pass.
the defenders got drawn down there by the Cooks.
Yes.
They had an opportunity. That's a strong mark there, though, from the tall Cook defensive team. So the shooters are trying to get as close as they can to their favourite shooting position, which is invariably close to the post. But sometimes when that ball is in there, you just want to get it in. So the umpire is just telling the defender to stand away. And lovely shot. Lovely shot.
Superb. Cook Islands back on the attack with their centre now.
So, just looking to see. You can see Gibraltar are really getting tighter with the defence. They really don't want to make this easy for them. And that was a contact call there, born of frustration. As you can see.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good take. Like I said, it has to happen in each third. So that's just been pulled back slightly. The umpire blew before the ball was released, so she was right to pull it back. Hopefully now they're going to get that shot in. Make it 24.
Oh.
Obstruction called.
All right, here we go. One more
You can
chance.
see the defender thinking about that then. Yes, and you can see the crowd are really buoyed up
Yeah.
for that.
And Catherine, after that, the obstruction, she can move a little bit there.
Just slightly forward a little bit, yeah.
Right. Just slightly.
Just
a little
slightly, yeah. Some people have bigger slightly forwards than others.
bit.
Strong marking there from the Gibraltar keeper, but great shooting nevertheless. So,
Well, there we go. Back on it.
where's the ball? Somebody get the ball.
Don't worry.
Somebody pick it up and chuck it in. Right. We're off. So looking at the speed of play, the Cook Islands, I think they'll be targeting 80. So it's contact call there, but they're taking it quickly. They're keen to get that ball and get it flowing. So keeper is in the landing space there of the shooter, but very often there's a contentious issue as to who was in there first. defender or attack. Lovely shot.
Very nice.
So, fresh ball coming on purely because the other one is taking time to come in. And Gibraltar centre making sure she got into that circle there, but what? She brought her the correct arm, you see there. So she didn't contact, she just brought that arm
Just
round
brought
to
her arm
defend.
across. Right.
Lovely advantage played there by the umpire to let it flow, but that one does get pinged and called. She's going to put it up and be brave. Great positioning from the Cook shooters. And that is a little masterclass of getting the rebound. As I said, assume you're going to miss and go in and get it.
Yes.
So there we have the road. Another turnover ball. The Cook Islands want to get this going as flow pass. Now that wasn't received, so it'll be a free pass on court. Umpire's just correcting. There we are. You see, you've not received. You've got to receive your centre pass in the centre court.
Right. You cannot go in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As I said, it's got to be touched each time within each third.
Yes.
So advantage called there. The defender actually took the Gibraltar into an offside position. But quite rightly, the umpires played advantage. So Gibraltar got an opportunity now to put this up.
Here we go.
And they've done it. So looking at the times, Regan, they've got a chance potentially, haven't they, to get to 30?
Yeah, up at 25 now with just short of 9 minutes left.
So it's their centre pass, they've got control. So they just need to try and keep the eye on the ball, drive in. So that's a good reset position. So you don't get pinged for a 3-second call.
Right.
So you should always have an alternative behind you if you can't
Just to
get
reset in
Yeah,
case you need
because
to.
otherwise, if you hold it, the umpires will call it 3-second call, and it's a free pass. You lose the ball.
Gotcha.
So lovely play and working in there. What a
Good
shot!
job.
Fair play, Gibraltar. You kept your centre there and you're cool. Well done. You can
That
see
3-second timing must be ingrained into your mind,
it is.
right? Yes.
And you, when you're umpiring, they'll all be a practice of counting it.
yeah.
But also, sometimes you can begin to hear the shouts of the players because they are getting frustrated or getting concerned, you know.
Right.
But Cook Island slowly just working it back down, taking their time. So, again, Gibraltar get the chance to play it round. So a footwork call there. So the landing foot would have come back down,
Okay.
deemed by the umpire.
Got it.
That was partly due to the overstretch. So sometimes when you've got a ball coming like that, you need to take your feet
The
to
extra
it.
step, yes.
See, you're learning. You've got it,
Thank you.
Regan.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
Honest to goodness, by the end of this tournament,
I'll have an exam next.
you'll be fluent, yeah. So just slowly building that up. She's going to get it in. There's a lovely shooting action. I can see some players warming up behind the Gibraltar bench, so I'm sure we're going to have some tactical changes soon. So 7 minutes left of the last of this match coming into play. Just keeping control.
And the speed of movement, I mean, they really are pure athletes on this. For an hour, moving like this.
Oh yeah, and you can have times where certain matches that have to have a winner. So you can have extra quarters, you can have golden goals. Players at this level are trained to run maybe 2-hour matches.
Wow. Wow, it's incredible.
It's not for the faint-hearted, but similarly, if you're playing at grassroots level, you can be strong and play it as hard as you can as well.
Of course.
You know, netball's got lots of choices available. There's things of walking netball, Wales Netball are doing seated netball. There's lots of different activities that are going on now.
Is a wheelchair as well?
And that's slowly coming into the game as
Right.
well, partly due to facilities and equipment.
Yes.
Lovely chasing down of the ball. Like I said, you just assume. So they defend, the keeper would have deemed to have made the contact as she came over the top, as you see. So they've already been advised about that. So that's where you've got an advance. So that's part of the game management
Very
by
good.
the umpires going on.
I do.
So
Oh no, sorry. Go on.
no, guys, you can see obviously the Cook Islands have asked for a tactical change to come the next time.
Yes.
So you can see 2 people are waiting to come on.
Got it.
So it'll have to be after a goal. So I'm anticipating it'll come shortly if that goal gets in. They're gonna wait a while now then.
So it's always after a goal when
Yeah.
they can make that change.
But you have to advise the umpires. They have to have seen you doing it,
Yes.
and then they manage it. You just can't come on. Lovely shot. So you see some changes coming out.
And there's the
Yeah.
the hand rotation.
And Gibraltar also making that opportunity to make some changes as well. Okay, so we're just waiting for actual confirmation of the changes coming through. So we've got for the Cook Islands, yes, coming on the goalkeeper, and Shepherd at centre. We just wait to hear from confirmation of the Gibraltar ones. But both benches being utilised, as I said, it's a long tournament. And it's good at matches like this to get combinations on, settle the nerves, and just use your full squad.
Yes.
So this is going to be popped in for sure.
There we go. There's another one.
So are they going to get 8 more in 4 minutes? Are we going to see
Let's
30?
see. It's interesting that netball is not in the Olympics, but it's also not in the World Games, which is normally sports outside the Olympics. So they've got their old World Cup every 4 years, haven't they?
Yeah, so we're bidding to try and on the list of consideration for the Olympics, and we're
Yes.
hoping to be shortly as a number of test events. You need a country that's hosting to be favourable to introducing test events.
Right.
Remember France had breakdancing as test event.
Yes.
So and also we're working harder for inclusivity,
Yes.
and what comes with that then is opportunities to get the sport into a greater arena. Multi-sport events though can be incredibly expensive to run, so very often you'll need a sport to come out for a new one to go in.
Got it. Yeah.
But to be honest, we're doing pretty well on our World Cups and our
Yeah,
activities.
absolutely. It is. It's a strong
Yeah.
scene without the World Games or the Olympics, isn't it?
But it would be nice to be part of the multi-game events. We've shown how successful netball is as part of a multi-game event when you see it at the Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
So we have next year a Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. It's been hosted there as a support measure because it was taken away from the country that was going to have it.
Yeah.
And netball is one of the retained sports to be kept in that Com Games. There's lots of other sports, unfortunately,
Couldn't make it.
didn't make it.
Right.
The value of net. So at Birmingham, every single session of the netball was sold out.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So when people
So
tell
there's
you
great
that,
support.
yeah,
and-
when people tell you nobody watches it, it's not right. I was going to say something else, but I don't think I can say it. I don't think I can say it on air.
I know exactly what you were meaning
Yeah.
there, Catherine.
So Gibraltar just a little frustrated there, but it's called back for good reason. They're resetting and they're going to try and get that in. They've got 2 minutes to get to that magic 30.
Come on,
I
Gibraltar.
feel there's more chance of Gibraltar getting to the 30 than the
Cook
Cooks
getting
getting to 80 now.
Yeah.
Come on, put it up. I'm not a shooter, so I always say that.
There
Look
it is.
at that.
Come on, can we get one more in less
Yep,
than 2 minutes?
It's the centre pass, so if you're going to do it, this is the chime.
Come on, Gibraltar, in front of your home crowd. We're all proud of you anyway.
So Gibraltar, Lucas Gallen is coming on. And we've also got Roberts, Cantrell and Howard. And some changes for the Cook Island, Shepherd at centre and US at goalkeeper. So again, getting their full connections coming in.
Down to the last minute now for this match.
It is. So is this shot going to go in? Oh,
Oh,
and gentle nudge there off the goal attack, just letting the keeper know she's there. All's fair and love a netball. What a I think everybody's willing them to get into that 30 now. But Cook Islands, if they get this to go, I think it's their centre pass, so they'll be in control for the last section of the match. So, okay, umpire's called time. The goal defence has got a little bit of a bump, I think. So, time will be stopped for that.
Right.
They're just checking, and they're going to bring on and change a player.
Well spotted from the umpire with just over 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So well done to the Cook Islands here.
So the highest scores for Cook Islands, 114 in 1992 versus Canada, 82 in 2009 versus Vanuatu. And this match versus Gibraltar is the third, 70 in 2009. It's Malaysia.
Yep. So Cook Islands were pleased with this. So we've got 74 for the Cook Islands, and Gibraltar just not getting to that 30 and getting to 29. But as you can see, the benches are happy. All the team have got on for both squads, and I think that they've done themselves proud. Cook Islands were pleased with that. That was a good score. It was a difficult match for them to come out, especially against the hosts, but I think they did brilliantly in doing that.
Well, what a great start to this tournament, the Netball World Youth Cup, Gibraltar 2025.
Yeah, it is an absolutely great start. And you'll see the camaraderie on the court now where the players will come together. All's fair and love and netball, that's for sure.
Absolutely wonderful.
So this bodes well. You can see that everybody's very happy with the way they played. And we've got some key things coming up. So the next match that we've got on here, it's at 12 o'clock today, Australia versus Northern Ireland. Australia, one of the hot favourites as well. But Northern Ireland will be looking to see what they can do. We've got one of 5 European countries here. Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, and obviously Gibraltar. And you can see there, Regan, the Gibraltans.
Oh, great response from the crowd for Gibraltar as the team make their way to the sidelines. And everybody's on their feet. Cook Islands fans and the Gibraltar fans.
Yeah, fair play to Gibraltar. They worked hard there. And they'll be going back into their camp now. So they've got a tough match tomorrow. They'll be looking to see what they can capitalise when they play Malaysia at 12. And the Cook Islands will be looking to make sure that they've got their ice baths and looked after, because tomorrow they've got New Zealand.
And now the Cook Islands make their way forward to the crowd side. A great response as well.
Absolutely.
From their people.
So thank you very much for joining us for this match. First in the tournament, first of a number that we're going to be saying through. Great. Thank you very much, Regan. You've been brilliant.
Thank
Absolutely
you, Catherine.
brilliant.
Thanks for having us here.
And we're going to hand over now to listen to the captains.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Tia Cromley, the captain of the Cook Islands team, so it's great to see you again. First of all, very well done, and very well done to Gibraltar also. So it's really a big to you being the captain of the team. What does it mean to you? Honestly, it's the biggest blessing. Fantastic, it's really enjoyable, very, very fast pace. I can't believe the pace, so exciting. Now, in terms of all the young girls at home watching
You're ready now, you gotta show the world with all the courage of a conqueror. So take a deep breath and dare to believe it. I know you